What's good, y'all? Uh, I've been getting into like a lot of basketball debates, and here's one thing I gotta have y'all bronzesexuals understand that Jordan didn't play against a bunch of plumbers. He didn't play up against a bunch of bums. Because to be honest, this league that we have now is full of bums. The fact that someone that can't even go left hand or right hand has won a championship and is finals MVP. Yes, I am talking about Dookie Brown. Dude is ass. Complete garbage. He has no bag. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you know who has a bag? Jason Williams. That's someone who has a bag. Jamal Crawford. That's someone who has a bag. Someone like Isaiah Thomas from the Detroit Pistons. He had a bag. Dude was able to dribble, pass, and shoot. Jaylen Brown can't really dribble like that. Believe it or not, he can't really dribble like that. If he's not staying with one hand and trying to go to the next, and he's all these motherfuckers nowadays, all they do is dribble, pass, dribble, shoot, dribble. There's no team game. There's none at all. Like, and there's no fundamentals. All these players today lack the fundamentals of the game. Mid-range, drop steps, footwork. They lack that. And y'all, some of the y'all, like Danny Green's retarded ass.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let me digress. Let me not say the R word because that's so fancy. I'm just gonna call him a dumbass. I don't know. He's just a dumbass saying Shet and Victor Wembanyama will give Shaq problems. Oh my lord. Is that the most dumbest thing anybody can say? You mean to tell me toothpicks is gonna give someone who's 7'1", 7'2", 350 problems? Who had to play through all the hacking and everything? Because they're not going to be able to play through hacking. The physicality that Shaq had to play through. They would crumble. If they had to play against Shaq. Crumble. That's barbecue chicken all day, every day. You think they're gonna take one of those? One of those little back down to the with the chest bumping, shoulder to chest. They're just gonna flop. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna flop or legit turn into flapjacks. And then the people who say MJ went up against no Hall of Famers, just plumbers. Bro, Karl Malone is better than majority of people that were on that 2015 Warriors team. John Stockton is better than a lot of those people. Besides Curry, he was better than a Harrison Barnes, I can tell you that. He was better than a Sean Livingston. He was better than a lot of people on that Warriors team that won in 2015. Let's go to Portland Trailblazers. That team was stacked. That was better than the 2017 Warriors. 2017 Warriors is gonna get what? 2018 Warriors. What? You mean to tell me that they are better than the Hall of Famers that Jordan had to go up against? You mean to tell me that stacked Boston Celtics team when Bird was in his prime is not better than those Warriors teams? Imagine, let's flip eras. Bird is able to have the free roam to shoot. Ignore the stupidity that's going upstairs. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But just imagine if he had the free roam that Curry had of shooting 1,000 3-pointers in a season. Curry legit shot over 1,000 3-pointers in a season to have the most threes in a season. To have that record for most threes in a season. The stupidity that I hear, the lack of knowledge that I hear from these today's era's fans is insane, absurd. Like, it leaves me flabbergasted. They even hear this stupidity that, I'm sorry. MJ's number 1, Kobe's number 2. You know who I have third? Hakeem Olajuwon. I have him third, and he didn't win with bums either. He didn't. He did not win with bums either. The team that I've seen win with bums and actually had to face a team better than theirs. 2009, 2010, back-to-back Lakers championships. I'm sorry, but you mean to tell me your second best option as a scorer is Andrew Bynum or Pau Gasol or Lamar Odom? And then don't even get me started on Derek Fisher. Dude would miss a whole bunch of shots. Don't get me wrong, there was times where he came up clutch. Times. But that 4th and 5th time he won a ring, who is he? Just someone that he was like me if I got a role in a movie. I'll just be an extra. That's what he was. He was an extra. And don't get me wrong, the Warriors also had people on their team, especially the 2015, not the KD version, but the first year when Andre Iguodala won the Finals MVP, they made bums a champion. They made bums a champion. Like, legit made bums a champion. The fact that the Warriors even made Swaggy P a champion. He only had what? Let's just count the first however many seasons that he was in Washington. Once he came to the Lakers, he was buns. He was absolutely buns. And then he rolled the bench and got a ring with the Warriors. He was buns. Complete buns. They even made Anderson Varejao champ. He wasn't that good. But people say LeBron didn't have help. Who the fuck is Kevin Love? Who the fuck is Kyrie Irving? And don't tell me Kevin Love was on his last legs. No, the fuck he was not. The year before that, he was a fucking walking triple-double. Pretty much. Getting 35 points, 30 rebounds. The year before, he joined Cleveland and had to fucking sacrifice his role. Same with Chris Bosh. If the thing is, if LeBron really made his teammates better, he would know how to play off ball. Believe it or not, 2011, you had someone 5'6", giving you buckets. You 6'8", 260. And someone who was 5'6", 150, gave you buckets. Can't be a GOAT. Cannot be a GOAT. I'm sorry. And you were pretty much the primary defender on that 5'6", 150. JJ Barea. 5'6", 150, you're a primary defender on him. Even, I don't even know how tall Jason Terry was, but he even gave you buckets. Let's go to Jason Kidd. Last legs, Jason Kidd, might I add, gave him buckets. Sean Marion, on his last legs, might I add, gave him buckets. Now let's go to fast forward. Ray Allen Savior. But let's go to 2014. Tim Duncan, on his last legs, buckets. Tony Parker, on his last legs, buckets. But LeBron didn't have no help on the Heat. Are you retarded or are you retarded? Now I can't even stop saying the R word. What? Hey, if you get offended by that, let the shoe fit. I'm just saying. Oh, you shouldn't be saying that. It's offensive. Freedom of speech, last time I checked. I live in America. And on top of that, like, bro, I know I just went on a Stephen A. Smith rant, but bro, the narrative, LeBron didn't have help. LeBron didn't have help. LeBron didn't have help. In 2007, he had plenty of help. He just couldn't get past Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. He couldn't get past them. And Tony Parker was fresh in the league at that point. May I add. The only people that was going into their last legs was a Manu Ginobili, a Tim Duncan. I even forgot who they even had in 07, but they were all on their last legs and they still beat a young team. Yes, carried by LeBron, led by LeBron. But you can't tell me Larry Hughes was a bum. You can't tell me Daniel Gibson was a bum. Mo Williams is a bum. Antoine Jameson is a bum. Are you dumb or are you dumb? And here's the thing. Here's where the debate ends for most people. Put a prime Jordan on that 017 Cavs win. You know why? MJ had that killer instinct. LeBron didn't. Still didn't even have it when he came to the Heat. He didn't have that killer instinct. Someone had to take a step back and tell him, you are that guy. Had to choke, had to average 2 points in the fourth quarter. It was all this in the fourth quarter in that 2011 finals. 2012, whoop-de-doo, beat a young OKC team. KD, Russ, Harden, babies. Guess what happened the next season? Harden goes to another team, gets the bag. Boom, 2013. He did it by himself. No, he did not. Look who was the leading scorers in certain games. LeBron wasn't always the leading scorer in certain games. Game 4 definitely wasn't LeBron. Take away those 7 steals, 6 steals that D-Wade had, 30-something points that D-Wade had, with LeBron struggling, they down 3-1. But guess what? He made it 2-2. Game 6. No, game 5. Guess who's the leading scorer? LeBron. Guess what? Spurs go up 3-2. Boom. 3-3. Guess who has to go ballistic off the bench? Wasn't Ray Allen. People forget. Mike Miller. The iconic no shoe. The most iconic shot that I've seen in the finals, besides Jesus Shuttlesworth. Chris Bosh offensive rebound. Kicks it to the corner. But yet, let's say LeBron did it all. Because he didn't have a Ray Allen. He didn't have a Chris Bosh. He didn't have a Mike Miller. He didn't have a Mario Chalmers who was cooking from time to time. He didn't have a James Jones that was cooking from time to time. He didn't have a Dwayne Wade who was his best. It is and always will be his best teammate. He won 2 rings with him. And could have won 3, but he's a choke artist. Just saying. And then on top of that, people want to talk about how many times MJ bounced out of the first round. At least he made playoffs the majority of the time. I don't think MJ ever missed playoffs. Enlighten me if he did, but I don't remember him missing playoffs. LeBron missed it like 4 or 5 times. First 2 seasons, he didn't even make playoffs. He didn't make playoffs until his 3rd season. Pretty impressive jump with his 4th season because he went to the finals. 5th season, bounced out 2nd round. 6th season, bounced out 2nd round. 7th season, 7th season, eliminated in finals. 8th season, finally got his. What did he do? 9th season, actually went back to back. 10th season, tried to replicate what he did in Miami. Brought a lot of players from Miami to Cleveland. He brought Mike Miller, James Jones, and all these other cats from Miami. Boom. Only people that stayed, UD, Bosh, and Wade, and Chalmers. Everybody else was pretty much brand new in Norris Cole, but where's Norris Cole now? Birdman even went to Memphis, I think Memphis. Like, understand the reason why LeBron gets so much hate is because of you fans that are delusional. Y'all live in Delulu land. Oh, he's the GOAT. 50K points. He's the only person that did it. 50K points. Cool. 50K points, 22 seasons. Still 4-6 in the finals. 50K points. Still hasn't done anything to solidify him being above MJ. Doesn't matter how many points he gets. Doesn't matter how many assists he gets. He didn't elevate the game. If anything, but his flopping and all that, viewership in the game become a joke. Last time I checked, the GOAT's teammates never called him a bitch. It's happened twice or three times with the self-proclaimed king. Last time I checked, I didn't even. The only person that was complaining about him and hating on him is Isaiah Thomas. Everybody else, forget about it. I went on for a very long time. Went on a rant. I like Stephen A. Smith, but I had to let this out. Too many of y'all are delusional. MJ is always going to be the GOAT. Can see why some people say Kobe, but I have him number 2. 3, Hakeem. 4, shit. 4 and 5 are tough. I could have LeBron there, but actually, I got Shaq at 4. It could be 5. But even then, I'll probably have George Iceman Gervin at 5. Then I'll have LeBron. Other than that, he's just in my top 10. Those people I just named, y'all know. If y'all know ball, y'all know what I'm talking about. I went on enough rant. Long enough rant. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Smoking!